Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for Cities Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Saturday's What Map. And before we get started, you know that new show that I've got that started on Monday that I've not told you about yet? Well, there was a teaser out on Monday, and there's a new teaser out today. And I'm going to play them back to back because they do kind of roll into each other. And if you didn't see Monday's one, you'll be scratching your head even more so. Here they come now.
Who am I? Who am I?
Right, so the full show reveal will be announced on Monday's What Map, but it's Saturday, so let's get on with Saturday's What Map instead, shall we? You've been waiting long enough. Today we're looking at the Monument Islands by mulleboy. This was a creator request, and I said, yep, we'll have a look. We've done mulleboy before, and he's very much up for the vanilla player, minimal mods, etc. You'll see there are no assets required for this map. Just one theme selection to go with. It's there somewhere, I forgot what it was. Sorry about that. And we are straight in. Now this map is very much centered on the 25 tiles. There are 2 entrance islands. Right here is one of them. All nicely, the detailing is quite smart. It's very tight. It's a very tidy map. So you got the highway and the rail, and it goes all the way across there to the mainland, if you can call it the mainland, because it's an island in itself. Perhaps we're leaving the mainland, I don't know. And there we are, we're coming along to a factory. Now the rail dead ends here, which I think is a bit of a shame because it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get it across to the actual main island. The bridge itself is very, very nice. That's very nice. In fact, all the suspension bridges on this map are lovely. And the detailing, there's no detailing on that one, but you're going to see some quite, I would say simple but effective detailing as well, which is simple and effective. Does that describe me? Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe I'm ineffective. Who knows? What have we got here? Tunnels. I'm just wondering if they're a little too steep going down. I'm really looking for. The problem with this map, you see, is it's actually quite good. And when I get a good map, I'm looking for reasons to mark it down. Detailing, simple but effective. And when I get a bad map, I look for reasons to mark it up. And this is a map that I am specifically looking for reasons not to give it high points. Anyway, we've got 3 little start squares like this, sort of start locations. This isn't actually the start square. And they're all identical intersections, and they all have clipping of the street lamps coming up from the roundabouts below. Yeah, and that's a shame really, because there are not many floors on this. So to have 3 identical intersections all having the same problem is a little bit of an issue. But other than that, I'm not going to find many things to criticise on here, because like I say, once again, the detailing is simple and effective. Although I have just noticed that the 2 sides of the highway aren't connecting on any of these intersections. They will need a connector road under the bridges. And another one of these perfectly lovely bridges. I love the ramps that come up to it. It builds nicely, curves nicely at the top. And this is your start square. Once again, clipping street lamps through the middle there. But let's have a look at the actual start area. It's quite small, but it's easy to expand out from. So you can certainly get a good start there, and they see plenty of room to grow out in all directions. It's very nice indeed. Once again, another one of these suspension bridges, very tidy. Tunnel going through the mountain. Coming through the mountain on the other side, it emerges here, and go. We just have a look at there. There you go. See, just show you it did actually come out, even though it was obvious it did. And then we've got a similar one here, the railway, which is dead-ended, which is a shame again, because once again, crossing across, you're hitting the mountains, and where do you go from the mountains? I don't know. It also is going to drop quite steeply to get into the sea from there. Once again, it's out of sight and out of mind, and most of you are not going to give a monkeys about that. I just thought I'd point it out. Here I am, it's my job to nitpick. And there you go. This is the other start location. Nice detailing again. Now, Saturday's asset review is always the quirky one, and this is one I've wanted to do for a long time. I first saw Gula's Hamster by Gula in one of Fluxtrance's videos. Rent a hamster. My ego is larger than this statue or something, it says there. And I just was in awe, not only that it's a statue to be in awe of, but that Flux was able to actually use it effectively and logically in a serious city build. I believe that was Flux Island or Fluxville or something like that. It was the one before Rhinestone Island anyway. It's worth going and having a look at his old video, because this is used in context. Very, very lovely prop, that one. And I recommend getting it and using it on every street corner. It's Gula's Hamster by Gula. Shipping. Well, there are no bridges, but he's managed to hit an island here. We come out of that. There you go, that view. You can see now it's definitely came through that island. So that's a bit of an issue there, I think. I think if you combine that with the street lamps, that's definitely a loss of a detailing point. Definitely. And then over here we've got the second shipping route, and once again we've got the tunnels which we can go over, because yeah, you can't really hit a tunnel with a shipping route. And then around here, guess what? The only two islands, he's gone right through them. Oh, that is sloppy, mulleboy. That is sloppy. Oh, I don't know. So anyway, now water flow I thought was going to be a problem. This is the only actual flowing river from height. You know, water goes downhill. You knew that, didn't you? And like I say, there's not an awful lot of motion there to carry the sewage away, and that was my concern. But do not panic. Mulleboy has you in hand. Trust me on this one. So we get water coming down this way as well, but once again, you look, it's barely any motion there. So this was your start square, yeah? Remember that? Well, that means you're going to want moving water along here somewhere, aren't you? Let's go into that mode there, and look, there's your arrows. It's not flowing fast, but it is flowing. It is actually moving, and it's coming all the way through here. So you can put sewage waste, you know, processing anywhere along here and along here, and like I say, it's all coming out from the ocean. It's actually very good work and very good planning, and that is going to add a point to the gameplay potential, I imagine. Very nice indeed. Now let's have a look at the build planes. Well, there's not much to see, you know, with just the 25 squares in the middle, but it's been very well utilised. Well, we have got mountains. You can get into the foothills and make good use of those there, and down this side all hilly and lots of terrain to circumnavigate there. And then over here, we've got these little pits. I'm not exactly sure what these are for. I should know, but I don't. But, you know, maybe some sort of waste processing. Maybe, I don't know. So there you go. Well, islands. We've got some islands. This particular one here, I've had a look at all of them, and this is BonBon Island. If you're building on this map, I would like a little mansion on this little BonBon Island here. I'll pull back so you can get a good idea which it's that one there, yeah? Okay. And then, like I say, here we've got an island with lots of straight edges and then a cove in the middle. It's nice design. Very nice. It's just nice, aesthetically pleasing. It's not the most beautiful of maps, obviously using just vanilla assets. There is only a certain amount that you can actually do. But what he's done with what he's got available is actually very nice and very tidy. Something a little bit Icania about it. It's very, very definitive. So let's mark this thing. Aesthetically, it's very nice considering there are no special assets. I'm going to give it 4 stars, and had there been special assets it might have reached 5. Detailing, ships crashing into islands, clipping bridges, non-connecting highways, 3 stars is the best I can give you there, I'm afraid. Gameplay potential, look, it's a 25 square map. If it was an 81, this is a 5-star map without question. So 4 big fat juicy stars there, and considering this is targeted at the vanilla player, I can safely say I can give it the BonBonB seal of approval. Wouldn't normally with the 3-star and 2 4s, but it is specifically targeted for that sort of player, and I cannot fault that. So anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me tomorrow for a best of what map, and then Monday for the exciting new series, and of course another what map in the morning. See you then. Bye now.